Under this, we have to create new table.
Okay, so now
Mm,
I add the user to this role. Okay, if
mhm.
I go to the users, okay, if I open this user Multisoft, if I scroll down, so it having a 17 role. Okay, so why it's having a 17 role? Because it's yeah,
ITIL.
you assign this multi-role, okay, but into that you have the sub role which is ITL, okay, and ITL is
Okay.
again having a sub roles, so that's all the sub roles will get assigned over here. Okay,
Mhm.
clear how the 17 roles are get assigned to that user?
Yes.
Okay. So in this way, you can assign the roles to the user. So if you want to directly from users, you want to assign, so just click on edit. It will take you to the bucket, sorry, slush bucket, and you can add from here. Okay. Or you can go into the roles and you can add from here. Okay. So next part will cover like groups we cover. Okay. So we're done with the users. We got done with the roles. Now we want to create a groups. So I can go and click on a groups. Okay, again same thing, to create a new record just click on a new button. Okay, so while creating a group, what are the things you have to mention? Like name you have to mention, then manager, who is the manager of your group. Okay, next hourly rate. So if you are working into the group, so how is, what if you are charging a cost to work. Okay, so you can mention the hourly rate over here, so you will have the currencies. Okay, and you can set the amount from here. Okay, then the group email, if you have a group email ID, you can mention the group email ID over here. Okay, and the parent is like which group is the parent of this group. Okay, so you can add the parent over here, so you can go and check for the groups. Okay, so it is taking you to the group table and you can add any of the parents over here. So now we'll
Okay.
create a group here, like multi, I will create with the same name and I will save this. I'm not setting a managers and anything here. Okay, so once I save this, again a related link will get appear, and again you can assign the role to this group. Okay, you can assign the group, you can add the group members to this group. Okay, again likewise you have the roles inside the role. Okay, so sub roles are there, so again group will have the subgroups. Okay, you can add a one group into the another group. Okay, and the skill sets, what will be the skill sets of your group. Okay, so group is like nothing but the team you can have. Okay, so it's like you can if you are a part of two different teams, so in that case you will have a subgroup also. Okay, so you are working with the main team and you are likewise for the so for some time or for some duration, you can say for some work, you are the one only one who is working over there, so in that case you are going to work with that particular different group. Okay, so you will be the part of two different groups, so you are you can say you indirectly you will be the part of a subgroup over there. Okay, okay, so next like I'm adding here the role to the group. Okay, so I can add any role here, scene role, or I can add any role. Okay, so I can use the CMDB read role and I will save this. Okay, so now this group is having this role. Okay, and if I go into the group members, so again I can add the group members over here. Okay, so here again I will add the same user. Okay, and I will save this. Okay, so now this user be the part of this group. Okay, so now if I go back into the users, okay, so now if I go here into the groups, I just have a Multisoft group get assigned to that particular user because the group name is the same, it's reflected same. Okay, so now it's like what is the best practice to assign the role. It's like you can create a group. Okay, so instead of assigning the roles to the individual user, okay, if a same role you want to assign it to the lots of user, let's say thousands users are there and you want to assign the same role to the everyone, so you in that case what you can do, create a role of that particular users and you can assign this role to the group. Okay, so this is the way whenever you want to assign any role to the group or you can say any role to the users, create a group of that particular users and then afterwards you can assign the role. And again another way, another reason is like if you want to remove the role from that particular user, and suppose if you want to remove the roles of 500 users, okay, so how you are going to remove that? So again create a group of that particular users, okay, and directly remove the role from that group. So this is the reason why we are creating a groups and why we are assigning the roles to the groups over there. Yeah. Clear? Okay, so this part is clear, like user roles and groups. Any questions here?
No, not yet.
You can drop a message if you have any questions. Fine. So right now you have any questions? Okay, so I'm moving forward. Aman, if you have any questions, you just drop into the chat box. We'll discuss afterwards. So now next part is like it's like dependent on a field. If you are choosing any fields values, if you want to populate the different field value automatically, so how will you auto populate that values? Okay, so likewise here, when I choose a category, suppose I'm choosing a category like a software. So here values are like email and operating system into the subcategory. When I choose a category as a hardware, so the subcategories will be different. So what is the concept here is like this is called as a dependent field, because on the basis of categories value, this subcategories are get set. Okay, so how to make the field dependent on each other? It's like just right click, go to the configure dictionary. Just leave this. I just open the category. So which one, the field which is dependent, you can go and configure the dictionary. Okay, so here you will have a section for dependent field. Okay, so here from here you can choose which field on which field you want to make this current field to be dependent. Like use dependent field, you can click on that, and once you use this, you will able to set the dependent field over here. Okay, clear with the concept of dependent field? Okay,
Okay.
so this is the dependent field you can create. Okay, so now next is concept like I want to achieve the one functionality is like whenever I'm choosing a category as a software and subcategory as a email. Okay, I want to choose I want to set the assign to user to be the different user, any a different user. Let's say I want to choose the assignment user like a Multisoft assigned to. Okay, whenever the category is software and a subcategory is email, I want to assign the this incident record to the Multisoft user. Okay, so it will not
Okay.
get populated. Okay, it is not populated automatically. So what I can do is like after saving, so here one of the concept is like assignment group.
Okay.
So here you will have the assignment lookup rules concept. Okay, so here just click on a new. So again, I just have the already created rules. Okay, so I can create a new role anyway. Okay, so while creating a roles assignment rule, you have to choose the categories, subcategory. Okay, then configuration atom, locations, assignment group, and to assign to. Okay, so from any fields you can choose any options. Okay, suppose I'm choosing a category like software. Okay, I didn't choose the subcategory. Okay, so the rules will be run on the basis of the category. Whenever the category is the software, at that time I want to choose a assign to be the Abel tutor or the Freedluri or any user. So in that case I can choose that and I will set over there, so it will automatically populate it. And more than two fields, like how much fields are there? Lots of fields are there. Okay, so if you want, if you are setting all the fields value as a rule, it will be auto populated over there. So we'll try for this, like whenever I just choose the category and I will choose category
Kind of
software.
template.
Yeah, you can see that. Next, like I will choose email. Okay,
Email.
and I will choose the assign to as a Multisoft. Okay, and I will submit this. Okay, so now I'm going to the incident table. Okay, I will create a new record here. Okay, so here I will choose a category as a software and the subcategory. So see right now, whenever the category is software, assigned to is Abel tutor. So this assignment rule is also there. So see, this is the assignment rules. Whenever the category is software, assigned to is Abel tutor. Okay.
Okay.
So now I just change it to subcategory to email. So we'll check again here. After saving, we'll check the values of it, will it applied or not. Okay, so see here, as you have the same rules, assignment rules on a single form, so it is overlap. Okay, and I think order is also
Okay.
same. Just will check for the order here. Like see here, orders are same. All the orders are same. Okay, so that's why it is get
Okay.
overlap. Okay, so if I choose order is 100 and then I will choose the order here like 200. So now we'll update and again we'll check for the new record. Okay, so now I have a software and I will choose a subcategory. Okay, it is not refreshing. Okay, so now it's reflected Able Tutor. I will choose the email ID. Should be reflected. So let's check once it is executing or not. Otherwise, only one rule will be applied on one form.
Maybe we could delete another rows, another assignment group which we had created.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like only one rule will get applied on a single form. Okay.
Okay.
So if I have a different rule, your rules for the different combinations, so it will take only one rule. Okay, fine. So clear
And
with
how
the
could we
assignment
delete?
rule concept.
Yes, how could we delete? Check the box and we could delete
Yes or no?
from.
Okay. So is it clear to you guys? Just ping me over here or if you have any doubts. Okay, fine. So anyway, we are going to stop here for today.